Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Armored Core 6, let's go over what was the biggest challenge for me so far in this game. That is Operation Wall Climb, which had the super tough boss, the Juggernaut, at the end of it. I don't want to say how many times I died to it.
System activating combat mode.
But getting to the wall, getting on top of the wall, that's not too difficult. I'll show that off here. And then up to now, I've been using mostly kind of the starting build. Maybe adding like another missile launcher to it or something. But here I really had to kind of fiddle with stuff. And then I'm going to show, or I'm going to use a different build for the actual clear. I'll show that in detail once we get there. But yeah, got to get through that kind of first city area. Because there are a bunch of turrets. So now I'm underneath all of the turrets, so they can't hit me. And I'm not using the sword. I relied on that for a long time, but we'll try it without it here. And no special topics for this video. Previously I talked about like music or other stuff like that. Although, I have been looking at kind of reactions and stuff from long-time Armored Core players. And they're very enthusiastic about the game. They're very welcoming to players new to the series. So it's been very cool to kind of look at their happiness and have it inform like what I'm playing here. But yeah, I am going through the game, and I am impressed with just how deep, like, combat is. And then also the complexity of building the mech. How everything sort of interacts with each other, as far as like weight or energy usage or that kind of thing. I know I've just barely scratched the surface on all of this. I don't know how deep I'm going to get, but yeah, I'm starting to get an idea of how deep it is. But yeah, this game sold a butt-ton, so I can almost guarantee there's going to be an Armored Core 7. And then it won the Best Action Game at the Video Game Awards. I don't really care about those, but it is good to see the recognition there. Should have been nominated for Best Soundtrack, for sure. Alright, so here are the bridges. That's where kind of the biggest turrets are, so I'm going to get right under them. And then I'm going to pop up and then hit them with some munitions. Alright, so that is that. Now there are a bunch of turrets on the wall, and then there's a four-legged mech sitting below them. That's kind of like a submission. One more mini turret there. Yeah, but again, just how small everything looks. Like, that's a gigantic, like, apartment complex or something, but yeah, looks very small here. But yes, I like purple, so that's why we're doing this. Alright, here I think I can make it all the way up. Okay, great. And there's a line of turrets. They can't turn at me. So we'll just head down, take them down. Shotgun's pretty good for this. And then I get bonus credits for taking them down. They're not part of the main mission, but yeah. Alright, and then there is the four-legged kind of mini-boss. I have my missiles. These are vertical missiles, I think you call them. You shoot them up, and then they come down. And then I was struggling against the Juggernaut. I was not using these missiles. But then after dying a bunch of times, then I looked at message boards and things. And they recommended these, and I didn't even know they existed because everything's in Japanese and I can't be bothered to read it all. But I think I really should. Of course, from the naming, you know, you get a sense of like what it does, but also from the item descriptions. That seems to be helpful also. Oh, and then like all the different stats and things, I still haven't gone through and translated those, so one of these days I should sit down and do all that. But yeah, I actually miss not having the English menus more here than in Dark Souls. Alright, we've got a few more turrets here, bonus turrets. Yeah, from what I've read though, this game wasn't super expensive to create or make. So they got many times back what they invested in making in the game from sales. But yeah, From Software seems like they can't not release hits, so that's very cool. I read a rumor that they are working on like a magic-based game. Lots of different spells and things. Might be like a Harry Potter or something. I'd be very interested to see From Software's interpretation of a Harry Potter type world. Alright, so here we're working our way to the elevator, and then once we get to the elevator, we can go to the top of the wall.
Right-hand ammunition at 30%.
I think I have a reputation as someone that does not want advice, and I do say that frequently, just about as often as I say that I don't want spoilers. Actually, I do want advice. But what I don't want is unsolicited advice. This has gone back to War of the Visions, you know, when I would put up arena PvP fights. I would often get unsolicited advice and I would say, no thanks. But some people think that when content creators or streamers or whatever put up their plays, that they're asking for help. But no, that could not be further from the truth. How many people have you seen put up YouTube videos specifically saying, help me, what am I doing wrong here? No. They're gonna go to a message board or Discord or Game FAQs or something. It's a lot of effort to go to just ask a question. Alright, but there's my L3 button that I changed. Changed it to open doors instead of super boost. Yeah, another thing that impressed me, I guess you could say, about battle in this game was that, like, range matters. Different weapons are good at different range. So, like, if you fire, what is it, kinetic? Or, like, bullets? Too far away, it will lose speed as it travels, and then, like, just bounce off armor. So you want to use it within a certain range in order to penetrate. Okay, so we're at the checkpoint. We can refill our ammo and our repair kits, and we're going to need it against this boss. So I'll show you my my death here, and then I'll show you my build, and then I'll show you my clear. But yeah, we get a cutscene here.
You must be Raven.
So here we meet Rusty.
One of the infamous handler Walter's hounds.
Here's the Juggernaut.
Interesting. You ready to climb the wall?
This guy was so simple. Like, the concept of it is so simple.
That's the Juggernaut.
But in practice, it's very cool.
I wouldn't recommend
But basically, it's just a big tank, which like rams you and shoots missiles, and can't be damaged from the front. It's got that big shield. But can be damaged from the sides or the back or the top. And that's it, basically. So yeah, conceptually, pretty simple boss. But to actually do it is hard. Yeah, there he backed into me. But me and Rusty were teaming up to fight this guy. And then I am trying to fill the stagger meter, that top red bar on the boss. And then when he's staggered, he can't move and he takes extra damage, so I can get behind him and then unload. Shotgun is good for that. It's short range, has a bit of a little bit of spread. Good concentrated damage. And then I have a kind of a smaller pistol, just for kind of overall damage. And then, if I can get kind of well behind the boss, then I can use the missiles. But sometimes the boss will just kind of dash away and then like spin around and put that shield in the front. And so even if I fire missiles up straight up into the air, if the boss suddenly moves away, then the missiles have to come down and then at the boss and then hit the shield. So yeah, that doesn't work.
Walter knows how to pick him. That thing's as tough as it looks. I can see how Balaam met their match.
Right hand down.
Alright, and then just like Dark Souls bosses, this guy has phases. First phase and second phase. First phase ends when we get to about 50% HP on the boss. Rusty will get a call and he'll leave. Or, if Rusty takes a lot of damage, then he'll leave. He's very agile here though, so he doesn't get hit too often. Alright, we got another stagger. More shotgun. Okay. That's about 50% HP there.
This is V4.
I don't know why I stopped using the sword. It's still really good. Okay, and then once the boss gets to about 50, starts dropping mines, which are super annoying, so I want to be in the air more. And then, yes, Rusty has left us. Oh, we're dead. Okay, I'll show you my build. I actually went back to the default of the head, arm, body, and legs. But the right arm will use a rifle, left arm will use a shotgun. And then, yeah, the two shoulder units, those are the vertical missiles. And then the frame, it's all the starting stuff. I tried a bunch of things, and that ended up being nice. The booster, I'll use this quote-unquote best one here. The, what is it? The chip, we'll use the medium one. And then the generator, we'll use the top one that I have there. But yeah, this one gave me the speed that I needed to kind of get around the boss, while also being able to carry and then power all of these weapons that I'm carrying. Okay, let's have a look at my clear.
Keep up with Steel Haze. I'll distracted while you hit its blind spot.
I also decided to get a little bit more aggressive, use my missiles earlier in the match. I always worry about running out of ammo, but yeah. I went for it this time. Whoops! Direct hit by a missile there. Okay, get behind, get above. Use some projectiles. If I see an opening, use some missiles. Whoops! Crashed into us, but not a lot of damage. Okay, we got near stagger, got it. Now we can just sit there, fire everything. Yeah, before I was not firing my missiles during stagger. But now I am. Hopefully that makes a difference. And I'm trying not to fire both the two salvo of missiles together. I'm trying to put a little bit of gap in between them, so that I can have kind of a more consistent damage output. While one is reloading, the other one can fire, that kind of thing. Okay. So yeah, we can see I'm being more aggressive here. And I'm unloading more weapons during stagger, so yeah. We're down to about 33% HP maybe. And then Rusty's leaving. And then after Rusty leaves, the boss gets more aggressive, which is annoying. But he gets faster, he turns more, and then is dropping the mines, of course. And then we can actually go onto those kind of side areas. This is like a raised area in the center. I can go to the side area and then kind of get a breather. But what happens is that over time, the stagger bar on the boss will go down. And so if I retreat to that little area down there, then I'm going to lose that stagger bar and have to kind of restart the attack. But we're looking pretty good here. Boss is maybe 5% HP left. Alright, can we get in there? Almost at stagger. Ouch. Got hit by a missile. Okay, we'll jump down to the lower area. And even if the boss doesn't enter a stagger, it can still take damage, as we see there. So yeah, I was nowhere near stagger, but I fired some missiles in order to build stagger, but it took away enough HP to take down the boss. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the hit, but there it is. Alright, and then after this battle, we'll get a message from Rusty saying that we were set up to go on to die here, to be on a suicide mission, but we took down the boss instead, so heh. Okay, that was very challenging, but not frustrating. I had fun dying the entire time. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.